Algebraic common denominators. This is all about adding fractions. Now here there's no algebraic in the denominator, so we're just after the lowest common multiple of 3 and 5, which we know is 15. What have we done to the 3 to get 15? We multiplied by 5, so we need to multiply the numerator by 5, so that's going to give us 20a. For the 5 we multiplied by 3, multiply the top by 3, and that gives us 12, and then put that together as a single fraction, 2a plus 12 over 15. Now here we have x and 3x. That's a similar situation to having, for example, 2 and 8. We know that 8 would be the best common denominator here, and what we need to do is multiply this one by 4 in order to get that, so we'd multiply the top of this one by 4. Here, 3x is the lowest common multiple of x and 3x. Think about it, x goes into 3x and 3x goes into 3x. So the bottom here has been multiplied by 3, do the same to the top. This one hasn't changed. 9 take away 2 is 7, so we get 7 over 3x. So here we have 5 over PQR and A over QRS. So the denominators PQR and QRS. Now clearly there's some common things here. The Q and the R are in both. If I multiplied this one by S and this one by P, we would have the same denominator. So we're going to say that PQRS is our common denominator. Now I multiplied the bottom of this one by S, so the top there would become 5s. You need to be careful when you use s as an algebraic because they can look really like 5s. This one, multiply the bottom by p, multiply the top by p. And then we can put that together as a single fraction with PQRS as the denominator, and the top would be 5s plus AP. So here our denominators are PQ squared, which is P times Q, and 2P, which is 2 times P. Now to get these the same, I'm going to need to multiply this by Q and Q again, and then this one would need to be multiplied by 2. So I've multiplied this by that, and this one by that. So 2p q squared seems to be our best denominator. Now this one was multiplied by 2, so do the same to the top. This one was multiplied by q squared, so do the same to the top. And then as a single fraction, that's going to be 4, take away 3q squared. Now we've got 3 fractions here. The first one has a times b. The second one's got 3 times a. And the third one's got a times b times b. Now clearly they've all got to have a 3, so we need to multiply a 3 in here and here. They all need 2 A's, so we need an extra A on this one and an extra A on this one. And they're all going to need 2 B's, so we need an extra B here. This one needs an extra B and another extra B. And then they're all 3 times A times A times B times B. And so that would be our best denominator. So we're going to have 3 A squared B squared. And that would be our denominator. Now for the first fraction, we multiplied by a 3 and a b. So 1 needs to be multiplied by 3b. So that will become 3b. For the second one, we multiplied by ab squared. So that would become 2ab squared. And the third one got multiplied by 3a. So it's a 3, it gets multiplied by 3a, it's going to become 9a. And then as a single fraction, that's going to be 3b minus 2ab squared, add 9a.